Good morning, family. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed Sunday, because Grammy is having a wonderful, blessed Sunday. Today, we are going to be making some baked potatoes, and we are going to do them breakfast style. We sure are. So, let me get all these ingredients gathered together, and I'll meet you at the cutting board. Be right back. Okay, family. Well, we are back, and I forgot to grab them baked potatoes out of the sink where I washed them. So we got, look at this big old baked potato. I didn't have any more normal size, so we're going to call that Grandpa Harold baked potato today. And I'm going to be making 3. One of them you won't see me make. It's for my daughter's little friend that wanted a baked potato with butter. So we're going to do that. But me and Grandpa Harold, we're going to be having monster potato and a regular size potato. I mean, they're still good potatoes, but for bacon, you know. But we're going to do them in the microwave today. Kind of make things go easy. I'm always about what's easy because I'm a working girl and I don't got time for an hour and a half for a baked potato to get done in the oven. No, I don't. So I'm going to turn you guys down, and I'm going to grab some salt and some pepper. And we're going to get these things salted and peppered and rubbed, and I'm going to put just a little bit of oil on them. So let me grab some oil, and I'll be right back. I got to get the oil. It's just a little bit of canola oil, and I'm going to turn you guys down, and we're going to oil these up just a little bit. I'm going to put some holes in them, put some salt and pepper in them, and then we're just going to set them in there, and we are going to cook them. All right, hold on just one second. Let's get you turned down. Alrighty, so here we are. We got our taters. I'm just going to put a little oil in my clean hands. And I'm just going to oil that tater down. We're going to oil him. We're going to oil this one. Need a little bit more. And we're going to oil this. And the reason we're oiling it is because we want it to kind of get crispy a little bit. We want the skin to be crispy. It's going to be so good. I got my little towel over here. I'm going to take some pepper. I'll put it on it. Kind of rub it all in there. Get that done. A little pepper on there. Now I'm going to go over here and get me a little bit of salt. Just a little salt on them. And that oil helps hold that pepper and salt on there. And so you have never had a potato till you have had it cooked with a little oil and a little salt and pepper on there. So let me clean my hands. We're going to take this knife and we're going to put a few pressure holes in there because we're going in the microwave with these, and they're going to be good. Now I'm going to get these cooking. I don't know what time. I usually start out about 10 minutes when I'm cooking 3 at once. Then I see how they are, and then I add a little bit more. I'll let you know at the end how many minutes it took to cook these things in the microwave. And I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. And now we're going to, and I've wiped this all off, and I've got my knife clean. And we're going to go in and we're going to cut up some turkey bacon. We have ate turkey bacon so long that when we eat real bacon, it tastes like pure grease to us. I don't know if any of you guys have that problem or not, but it does here. We bought some real bacon that was on sale last week, and it was really good, delicious bacon, but it just tasted, it was just, I don't know, we eat so much turkey bacon, you know, and so turkey bacon's good if you fry it up good. To me, it tastes just as good with a lot less fat content. But let's just be honest, bacon is good. But when you get used to eating something else, so I'm cutting up 6 strips of turkey bacon right now because we're going to make these pretty meaty. These are a meal in themselves, so we want to make sure we get plenty of protein in them. So let's cut that up. We'll chop it up. I got this cutting board, and the white side I usually use for meat, And then the other side I use my vegetables. But I started out wrong today. I put my potatoes on it, but it was still nice and clean because I disinfect it every time I use it. I've got some babies in the floor begging. So, we've got a ham steak here that I'm going to take and cut some of the good pieces off of it, and we're going to add some ham to this. So, we are getting some pork in us this morning, like true Southerners. I don't think a breakfast goes by if you don't have some real pork in there. So we're just going to kind of dice this ham up. I'm not going to use all of this ham for that. Give Lacey a bite. Lacey is at my feet and she is wanting a treat today. Here's another fatty piece she can have. And she can catch, so it's always fun to throw her a snack. That's why she's got a little bit more weight problem than the other one. So, I'm going to use about this much of it. And then we're going to take the rest of this. I'm going to set it over to the side. We'll cook it another day. That might be a good thing to go in some beans for a meal next week. Ain't nothing like some good old homemade slow crock pot beans. Or Instapot. I'll tell you guys, I am really enjoying being back in the kitchen. I sit and I'm thinking about ideas of what to do and what to make. I like the video making part. I don't like the editing video part of doing YouTube. Because that takes longer. It really does take longer. Alrighty. So that's going to be our meats for today. So I'm going to rearrange things, move the camera over, and we going to go to the stove. Yes, we is. And we're going to cook this. We back. You see me fry up the meat. These potatoes are doing. They are doing, and we are fixing to get them ready and assemble. I've got the broiler getting preheated, and these gonna be good, y'all. These are gonna be good. So I'm gonna lower you down, turn you this way, scoot this bowl over here, and what we're gonna do, I've got a spoon here. We're going to open these potatoes, and they are good and tender. And see how pretty they are? They're kind of hot. But see how pretty that skin is, and it's crispy. And you got the salt and pepper on there for seasoning. And you don't have to do salt and pepper. You could do that with Mrs. Dash. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to kind of open them softly. Kind of pull that skin back just a little bit. And we're going to kind of get in there and mash that tater just a little bit. Mash it around. I like to get that tater mashed. Mash. We're going to work on Bohemian here. Look at that potato, how big it is. And it ended up being about 18 minutes. With this one going 3 minutes longer than these. So it was 18 minutes total. But old big boy had to go on and get cooked more. He's got a little place I need to take out. Woo! That tater is hot, y'all. It is hot. That's the one thing about when you get these big taters. Sometimes the center may have a spot in it that you need to scoop out. We don't waste nothing in this house. Some people throw a rotten tater out. I just cut around it. It's still good. It is still good. So we're going to put a big old hunk of some butter on there. Big old hunk of butter over here. You can see they're hot. They are steaming. Kind of let that melt down in there just a little bit. Okay. Move that over there. Next, I'm going to add some sour cream because sour cream is good. Let's put that piece of tater back in there. That's a good piece of tater. And I kind of like the sour cream to kind of melt down in there too. Okay. I just kind of had that bowl sitting there in case I had some things that had to be cut off, because you never know what you got inside a baked potato till you cooked it and opened it. So we'll put this over here. We're going to put a little cheese on these. Or a lot of cheese. I love cheese. Grandpa Harold's not that crazy about it, but he likes it on a few things. I decided I'm going to add that meat to it before I put it in the oven, and that way it'll just crisp that meat up just a little bit more. Oh, it's going to be so good. So here, let me turn y'all down so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. And we're going to kind of work with them on top of this griddle here. So I'm just going to start taking and layering that meat in there. And it don't matter if some falls off. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm going to save some of this meat for at the end. So it's better to have more than not enough. So now we got them boogers loaded down. Look at that. Ooh, we're going to kind of press it down in there. Then I'm just going to take these taters and kind of pick them up. Well, let's pick them up with this. Pick them up, set them over in this skillet. This old big monster, hopefully he'll go in and he won't fall apart. He didn't. Ain't that good? So all this good stuff here, we'll get off that plate and put in there. Ooh, ooh. Can you guys see that? That skillet's still hot. And I'm going to kind of leave that sitting in there. Now, here's the kicker. Here's what we're fixing to do. Let me move this plate over so you can see. And let me use something to pick this hot skillet up. This hot. Do you see that? See how good that is? Now, we're going to take and we're going to crack an egg. Let's kind of make us a hole right there in the middle. We're going to put us an egg right there in the middle. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Don't that look good? Let's make us a hole right here in the middle. Make a nest for our eggs. Let's get a pretty blue one. Look at them pretty blue ones. Let's just put us an egg right there. Look at that. Look at that. Now we're going to go in the broiler and we're going to cook these until all the egg is cooked. Till the egg white's cooked. And then we're going to come back and we're going to look at these beautiful things. And just add a little pepper. And because eggs need just a little tiny bit of salt. Not much. Just a little bit. Now we're going in the oven with that. It's that not going to be beautiful, y'all. Let's go. Okay. When I get ready to pull these out, I'm going to come back. We're going to tape it. And then we're going to eat them. It's going to be good. I'll be right back. Okay, family. We just pulled these babies out of the oven, and don't they look good? Let me see if I can get them lifted up here where you can get a good look at them. And so, if I did these again, what I might do is start the egg on the top. When I got it sunny side up, I would pick it up, put it on top of this, and put it in there. But I'm going to tell you, that's a beautiful presentation right there. So, let me get me a good old metal spatula. And we're going to go underneath this bad boy here. We're going to put him here. And that's Grandpa Harold's big ginormous. And remember I told you I wasn't worried about all the meat? Because we're going to take some more meat and just kind of... He really likes meat, so I'm going to give him a lot of this meat that's at the bottom. Now, he don't like no green onion, so I can't garnish his. But I can garnish mine. Oh, yes, I can. He ain't the boss of me. No, he ain't. And then we're going to... I've cooked up a couple of pieces of toast. We're just going to kind of set them around it. Stick him a fork in there. Look at that. Now let's do mine. Let's lift mine up. Let's get mine up in there. Wouldn't you know that mine would just fall to pieces. Get me a little bit more meat. That potatoes done just got so tender. Let's put my toast around it. Well, first let's garnish it. Woo! I put me some green onions on there and my toast, and let's just try it. Let's just try it and see what it tastes like. Let me get a fork. Let's bust into that egg. Oh my goodness. Look at that egg yolk running. If you don't like your egg yolk running, cook it longer. But let's get in there. Let's get a little bit of onion, some meat. Let's blow it so it don't burn our lips off. Look at that cheese. Oh my goodness. Family, that is good. That is good. No, I cooked that egg in there just like that. Okay, y'all. Well, I gotta go eat because it's church today. Hope y'all go to church somewhere today. I love you. God bless you. Till next time, I'm Grammy Nay Nay.